fully expect them to win today in Houston. Chargers and Vikings, again, a couple of these games, I'm not really going to get into it. I'll just give you my picks. I like Rivers. You don't know what AP is going to do. San Diego does a decent job of stopping the run. Give me the Chargers over the Vikings in that matchup. Steelers-Ravens. I think the Steelers are the much better team in that division. Much better team of the two on the field. I know it's a Ravens home game, but these people that are high on Baltimore and Chris, why aren't you high on Baltimore? Why aren't you high on Baltimore? I'm not. I just don't think that they're that good. They're okay, but they're not that good. And some of these people picking them to go to the Super Bowl. Come back to me here. What hooch have you been drinking? Give me the Steelers over the Ravens today, and that one, Big Ben, going off. He'll go off on that Ravens defense, if you want to call it that. 49ers and the Cardinals. The 49ers showed us a little something in week 1. That they're not going to be a total doormat. But then last week they showed they're not a good team. They're a 6-win team. I wouldn't say a lot of people are picking them to win 2 or 3 games. They're not that terrible, but they're a bad football team. And I expect the losing to continue today in Arizona. Give me the Cardinals over the 49ers. Bills, Dolphins. Wow, another Rex Ryan team coming in and talking, and they talked so much last week that they forgot actually that they had to play the football game to win it. You don't win games by talking. Of course, Rex Ryan doesn't know that. Rarely knows how to do that. They lost last week. Dolphins lost also to a Jaguars team on the road. Expect the Dolphins to come back with a better effort. They're at home. It's a big game for the Dolphins. And you know with these big games, big divisional games, I tend to favor the home teams. Also, I feel like in the AFC East, it's always this one goes to that home field, loses. Dolphins will play the Bills in Miami, win. They'll go to Buffalo, they'll lose. Jets will go to Miami, although sometimes with the Jets and Dolphins, it's the opposite. Jets always lose at MetLife. They always win at Sun Life. But big divisional game for both these teams, Bills and Dolphins, both coming in 1-1. Don't want to go 1-2, obviously. But the Bills showed you last week, Tom Brady exposed them. They don't have the corners that Rex Ryan pumped up and said that he had. He doesn't have Revis, doesn't have Cromartie, a younger Cromartie like he did with the Jets. They're not that great on defense in terms of the secondary. Everything else is great. Secondary with the Bills leaves a lot to be desired. Everything else about the Bills' defense I love. Although, I know the Rex Ryan defense, Rex Ryan scheming, that can't stop a team when they really need to stop them. And they put up 32 points last week, and they still couldn't beat the Patriots. And expect Rex to go 1-2 today. Dolphins over the Bills in Miami. Bears at the Seahawks. Say what you want about Jay Cutler, but Jay Cutler occasionally will throw you that big touchdown. He'll also throw a pick six, couple of passes later, a couple of snaps later, but he's got a big arm. You don't have that today. You have a backup quarterback again going up against the Seattle team that is 0-2. Chancellor is back. Marshawn Lynch will play. This is a Seahawks team that lost against the Rams team on the road that plays them tough usually. Lost to a Packers team on the road. There's no shame of losing to Green Bay at Lambeau. They haven't been at home yet. They returned to Seattle today at 0-2. Again, they got Chancellor back. Lynch will play. And these 0-2 teams, and that's why you see me pick a lot of these 0-2 teams today. When you're 0-2, you're desperate, and you play a little bit more nasty. And you play a little bit more tough. And expect that from Seattle today. They're at home going up against the Bears defense that is putrid. Arizona torched them last week. And also they got a backup quarterback in there for Chicago. Chicago may win 3-4 games all year. They're that bad. Give me Seattle over the Bears. Broncos and Lions. I'm going to go with Detroit again. It's a home game. They got the Packers next week. This is a big stage for them. They didn't show up last week. They had a lead week 1. Problem with the Lions is they can't close games out. I know the Broncos' defense is better. Peyton, obviously. But this is a big game for Detroit. And Detroit is no pushover. But to me, I'm looking at this, and how could you go up against Peyton Manning? I did it last week and I got burned. Am I going to go up against Peyton Manning 2 weeks in a row? Oh, no, I will not. Give me Peyton Manning and the Broncos over the Lions. Also, it's Ford Field indoors, and we know how Peyton is indoors. Give me the Broncos over the Lions. Chiefs and the Packers. Chiefs played a game last week that they snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Now, obviously, Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was Peyton Manning last week. But the Chiefs suffered a horrible loss. And really, outside of the first half and the first half of week 1 and the first quarter of last week, Chiefs have not played well this year. And the Chiefs were a Super Bowl pick for a lot of people, but they haven't played great. Packers lost Jordy Nelson, but they didn't lose one person. You know who that was? Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers, again, I always stress this, losing the quarterback is more devastating than the receiver. They lost Nelson. I'm not saying it wasn't a big loss, but Aaron Rodgers is still there. And Aaron Rodgers can make things happen. He can make receivers great. Packers over the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. So those are your Week 3 picks in the NFL. At Chris Soriano 12. Tweet me about my picks. If I'm wrong, tweet me today, all Sunday, and all Monday. At Chris Soriano 12.